Yeah. So we just watched all 3 Descendants movies.
Harry Hook is the hottest man I have ever seen, and the biggest whore.
We gotta give a rundown of the first 3 movies, though. First movie, it's...
Classic.
Okay, classic. It's just like sons of the fairy tale people, right? Classic, you know. We got the son of Belle and the Beast, Ben, daughter of Maleficent, Mal, daughter of the Evil Queen, Evie, son of Cruella de Vil, Carlos, and son of Jafar, Jay, right? And Ben's like, I want these people. Oh my god, there's a plot.
You gonna explain the whole plot?
Yeah. So there's an Isle of the Lost, which is where all the villains were banished.
It's gonna be like an hour long.
Oridon, which is where all the like fairy tale people are living their happy life, right? So then Ben's like, I want these bitches on my island.
These bitches on my dick right now.
And then they go over, and then they're like, wow, we're good.
But they're not.
And then Evie's like, Maleficent is like, hey, go give me that wand. And then Mal's like, guess we gotta do that. So they spend the whole movie trying to find the wand. And then Mal's like, what if I want to be good? And she uses a love spell on Ben. Those don't happen in that order. And then Ben's like, man, I'm in love with this girl. And then he's not in love with this girl.
But he is.
But he is. And then she's, then this, like, daughter of Cinderella, daughter of,
is there a daughter of Cinderella?
Daughter of the fairy daughter of the fairy godmother, Jane, is like, give me this wand, I want to be pretty, because they want to get the wand. And then they release Maleficent on accident, and then Mal's like, man, I want to be good. Second movie hits, Mal's like,
wait. Mal's mom turns into a lizard.
Yeah. Then second movie, Mal's like, man, I want to be bad again. So she's like, I don't even remember the second movie. It was a blur.
No, she just got really stressed out, and she dyed her hair blonde, and then she dyed it purple again and cut her bangs, and kind of went through a phase.
Yeah, it was a bad phase.
She's having a breakdown.
Mm-hmm. So, basically, then in Descendants 2, they introduced daughter of Ursula, Uma, and then they introduced the son of Hook, Harry Hook.
Oh my god.
He's so hot. And then they introduced son of Gaston, Gil, and he's just like a pirate for some reason. Gaston is not a pirate.
He just hangs out with the pirates.
Yeah. Then Mal's like, man, I'm gonna go over the Isle, and apparently she didn't invite Uma to her gang when they were children, because she called her a shrimpy, and that's the whole plot of the movie. So she goes over there, and then Ben's like, man, I gotta go get my lady back. And so then they all go over to the Isle of the Lost. And then Ben gets captured, and then Mal's like, man, I gotta get Ben back. And then
they have to get the wand.
Yeah, because Uma's like, man, I want that wand.
Everyone after the wand.
So they fake 3D print a wand for some reason, because they got a 3D printer. They want you to know about it. They mention it so many times.
The whole plot of the movie is like, they got a 3D printer, and Chad wants to use it all the time.
Chad's the Chad's the son of
Prince Charming.
And he just keeps using their 3D printer. They're like, please leave our room. He's like, I want to use your 3D printer. Yeah, and so then they 3D print a wand to try to get Ben back, and then they do a little switcheroo, and then they have to fight for some reason, and then it's done.
It's a hot fight though, because they're all sword fighting, and Harry like gets wet halfway through the fight. Like he jumps into the water, and then he just comes back out, and he's like soaking wet.
And then isn't that like the whole movie? I don't remember it.
Well, there's the part at the end where Uma turns into, like, a sea monster.
Yeah, she grabs
and she's just on
Mal's
the loose
spellbook, and she makes Ben fall in love with her. And then she turns into a tentacle monster, and then Mal turns into a dragon, and then fights her for some reason. But then Uma's just like, bye guys, and leaves. And then the third movie, they're like, man, where's Uma at? And then, what else do they want to do? So they want to
free the kids.
They want to free the kids, because they're like, man, all these kids are sad.
They are.
And then Mal's like, man, I gotta free these kids. So they free the kid. They free 4 kids, right? Not really important. And then Hades tries to escape when the borders open, and Mal's like, guess I can't.
Guess I have daddy issues.
She's like, can't have that happening. So she's like, we're sealing out the border forever, period. That's it, we're done. and then Audrey. Oh wait, oh my god, there's so much happens in the third movie.
Oh, they get engaged
and
at the
Mal get
beginning.
engaged. And then Audrey's like, I don't like that, so she steals Maleficent's scepter and then goes batshit everywhere, and that's the like whole plot. And then they got to go to Hades, and then we realize that Hades is Mal's dad. She gets like a hearth. No, it was just like a stone.
It's an ember.
An ember from him. And then Uma, they like go out of the border, and then Uma and her pirates come up like.
Oh my god, Harry's back.
Harry's outside the
back,
border,
guys.
Gil's outside the border, and then Uma's like, guess we gotta team up, and then they team up, and then they like defeat Audrey, and that's like the whole plot.
With gay undertones.
Yeah, and then now we can go into specifics. And then they open the border forever. Okay, so what do we think? Which movie was the best? I really like the third one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the third one, just for the Harry action.
We did just watch it, though.
This is true, but look, you get so much more quality Harry hook, because, like, in the second one, you just get introduced to him, right? And he's wearing his hat, like, half the time, and he doesn't look as hot in his hat.
Yeah.
And
He has really nice hair.
He doesn't have as many parts. He doesn't have as many singing parts or, like, speaking parts. Like, the third one, he's got lots of parts. He's massive whore.
Okay, listen. He's the biggest whore we've ever met. He's introduced. He's Uma's whore. He's Uma's, like, first mate. He's in love with Uma. He's also has gay undertones with Gil.
And with Jay.
And then they kidnap Ben, and he keeps going, like, with his hook. He has, like, a fake hook. He keeps, like, going on this side, and he's like, pretty boy. Yeah. And then he fights with Jay, and he's also like, ooh, pretty boy. In the third movie, he says gorgeous face.
To a man.
Straight people didn't do that.
No, he's literally everyone. He's like, you taken? And they're like, yeah. And there's like, you taken? And like, yeah. And then it was like, excuse me? And
he tries to get with Carlos.
He's everyone, literally.
He tries to get with Jane, Carlos's girlfriend.
Literally anyone he sees.
He tries to get with them.
He's probably so horny.
Okay, yeah. No, the way he, like, walks and holds himself, the directors looked at him and was like, you have to, like, look like the sexiest being we've ever met. They were horny. There's literally a scene where he takes his, like, 3 fingers and, like, strokes a sword when it's just an up-close scene.
There's literally no reason for that scene. He just goes up and he strokes a sword and he's like, I can feel you looking. And then Jay's like, good. And that's the whole thing. It has no relevance. They never mention it again.
There's so many homoerotic
in the context, like, there's no reason for it in the context. Like, the directors were just like, oh my god, we are so horny right now.
Jay had so many love interests. Like, they tried to hook him up with Audrey in the first movie. They tried to set him up with the daughter of Milan, Lonnie, in the second movie. And
she's
then
a lesbian, though.
She's never mentioned again after the second movie. And then in the third movie,
she's gone.
In the third movie, they're like trying to hook him up with what's his name? Gil and
oh yeah, they go.
What's his name?
Gil and Jay.
No, what's the other guy's name? I forgot it. Harry. They try to hook him up with Harry. Yeah, but then at the end of the movie, they're like,
Gil and Jay going on like an adventure together. They're going on a little exploration.
He says, I'm gonna take a gap year to go exploring with you. And straight people don't do that.
And that's it.
Yeah, I'm so mad that Carlos and Jay never get a song.
The weird
together.
Sexual tension between Mal and Hades. But he's like her dad.
Hades is Mal's dad, and they have a weird sexual undertoning song. They made these movies way too sexual for my liking.
You don't notice when you're a child. Like, I was watching the first one when I was a kid. I was like, guys, this is so good. Oh my god.
Is my ass in the frame?
Is it? Hold on, I can't see. No, just your legs.
Okay. So, like, they've definitely all boned. Like, there's so many sexual undertones in this movie. Like, I definitely think that, like, Jay and Carlos is hooked up. Evie and Jay have hooked up. Like, Evie and Mal have hooked up. Like, Mal and Carlos have hooked up. And, like, Mal and Jay have hooked up. But I don't know if Evie and Carlos have hooked up. It doesn't seem like it.
I don't know. Dude, we forgot to mention Doug. Okay, in the third one, Doug has, like, super long hair.
Doug is Evie's boyfriend. son of Dopey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Son of Dopey.
Okay, throughout the entire movie, the costume designers gave him tight ass pants. You could see his bulge
Oh
the
my
entire time.
That man is packing.
It's just like they gave him so tight pants, and then he got long hair in the third movie.
You know Evie deserves it though.
They had a whole
She's so hot.
They had a whole song where she was like, I don't know, messing with his lifeless body, and she was like, should I kiss him? Should I not kiss him?
She's like, should I do it? Like, guys, consent.
Evie gets a castle in the third movie. She just like buys a castle for no reason.
She's making bank because everyone wants clothes from her, I guess.
She designs clothes. I'm just really upset that they gave Audrey a song and they didn't give Jay and Carlos a song. Their own songs. Ben got his own song. Wait, they just never got their own songs. Jane, I don't know. She's so cute. Everyone in that movie is hot, attractive.
This is true.
I would love to be in at that school. Oh my god. But it's just like
The wheelchair girl.
they kept I feel like okay, there was like I'm not gonna say this. There seemed like a lot of forced diversity, if that makes sense. Like they made a lot of
I
characters.
want apple juice.
They made like a lot of not mixed characters mixed, if that makes sense. Like they
Like Cameron Boyce is completely white.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's just white. Cause
But even his
made-
name, Carlos, is like more. It would be more Hispanic than like. What?
I don't know.
Like, what are they trying to do here?
Cruella DeVille, the actress was black, but that would mean Carlos is like at least like half. And he's not. He's completely white. And then like, who else? They made Audrey's grandmother black, but they like she looks more Pacific Islander. I don't actually know, but I'm like, I don't know. But
They
then
never show a lot of people. Like Cinderella is not in it at all, but like the fairy godmother is, and they
Mm-hmm.
mention Cinderella. And like Sleeping Beauty is not in there at all, like the original.
but her
one.
her mom is.
For what?
But then they do get Lady Tremaine, the one bitch from Cinderella. She's Asian and her
Oh my god.
granddaughter
yeah,
is Asian. So great, guys. We're doing great. Just like it's crazy. I don't even remember that movie. It's a fever dream. They have really bad CGI. There's so much happens in the third movie. The third movie's really great. There's so many homoerotic
I'm just saying,
items.
I do wish Hades had a son because I know he would be hot. But I'm like, all I get is Harry, so I guess that's okay.
Oh my god, Mal and Evie, they're definitely lesbians. They had a whole duet where they were like, you wanna... They were really close. They were like...
No, they were just singing
just
like
really
right
close.
here. They were just singing like right here.
Yeah.
Just like a whole
They didn't even
song.
see that.
Oh my god. Wait.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. They don't get to see it. It's
Okay,
just like...
just imagine
Any more thoughts?
lesbians.
There are too many... Oh my god, there was a scene in the second movie where Carlos and like Mal are like against a locker. Here, put your head down here.
Like right.
So then, okay, then like Carlos comes up, like from this way, like swoops around and puts his hand here, like against the lockers, presses her against the lockers, and then just puts her hand on her shoulder
They
and
just
then
walk
just
together.
away.
They're just like, cool.
I just think the plot lines are so funny. Can't believe they really put Doug in these tight pants just because they knew he was back.
They were like, we know. He's like, guys, why do you keep giving me these tight pants? Like, I don't think these are my size. They're like, nope, they are. We promise you, these are your size.
There's a talking dog. I don't like the plot because when they run out of ideas in a plot, they just add a talking dog, and it's stupid.
And the dog's name is Dude, and it gets a little awkward, cause he's like, what did he say that one time?
I don't know.
They were like, rub Dude's belly, and I'm like, guys.
Yeah, the Gil is the biggest himbo I've ever met. He's very cute, but I don't know. They do like, I feel like it's a metaphor for racism.
Seems like that sometimes. Also, for like the upper class versus like
Ooh,
the poor.
classism.
The classism.
Yeah. I feel like it was a good series. Also, it was like Cameron Boyce's last project before he died.
I feel like they wanted to make a fourth one because, like, you don't ever get to see the wedding or anything after they get engaged.
Yeah, so
I feel like they wanted to, but what are they gonna do? Cameron's gone, and he was, like,
yeah.
such a big part.
They never gave him a solo song.
They really should have. They're like, don't worry, we'll give him one in the fourth one. Like, guys.
But they didn't give Jay one either. They were gonna give him a little gay lover duet. I'm just saying that Harry called him Gorgeous Face. You can't call, like, someone of the same gender Gorgeous Face without there being, like, some...
Yeah, like, he just went up, he was like, thanks for saving my life, Gorgeous Face.
No, but there was one part where they just start eating these berries off a bush, and then they just talk about icebreakers or something. Gil's like, I really like these berries. I'm so glad you brought me here. And then
They're, like, holding hands.
And then Jay's like, I'm in love with you.
That's how it goes, exactly.
No, but, like, why are they so... Okay, they pushed the homosexual agenda. They literally queerbaited the whole time. I have filed a complaint with Dove Cameron herself.
With Dove.
I think it's cool that...
Oh my god, wait, also the third one, because Dove's ass.
Oh my god, in those leather pants.
She wears leather pants, like, the entire movie. There's, like, maybe there's a few costume changes, but, like...
Oh my gosh, she also wears this, like...
Mostly...
They always keep it, like, family appropriate, but one time she stepped out in a skirt that was, like... Oh my god. Oh no, those are my little thighs. It was, like, this short. It was, like, this short. And then she got turned into an old lady, so...
They're like, we cannot have this. This
But,
is
like,
a children's movie.
Evie designs all the clothes in the movie. It's great. What else? They, like... I don't know. They make Mal's hair different. They make everyone's hair different every movie, except for, Jay's. Unfortunately.
Every relationship dynamic in the entire, all three movies is, like, all girlfriend with gamer boyfriend.
Like, you look at them and they're just like... I don't know how to explain it. But, they change Mal's hair every movie. Noticeably. And they do change Evie's, but it's not as noticeable. And, like, it's just like... You got two women here for a reason. Like, make Evie's changes noticeable.
You got two women.
I love Carlos's longer hair. I love that they just made their hair longer for the other movies. It really suited them.
Also, my stomach hurts because I ate, like, a box of caramel corn and then, like, another bag of
Do you know how many juice boxes we drank?
You drank most of them. I only drank, like, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm drinking 1 right in 10.
10, 11.
Okay, I feel like that's enough. Do you have anything else to add?
I think it's probably good.
I really gotta pee.
Did you eat all the pizza?
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I don't want any right now.
I can't deal with this. Watch the Descendants movies. They're so funny. I recommend them. 100%.
But now, do you know what time it is?
High School Musical time.
Yeah.